Figuring out how to decorate a room can be a challenge, as there are many options from which to choose. Yet, the concerns that most people have most often are the cost and the amount of time it will take to change a room. Anyone who wants to add some flair to space without spending a lot of time or money might want to try vintage advertising signs. These signs and other artwork can bring a sense of nostalgia, as some like to remember things that no longer exist. Some like to use these because these signs have colors, artwork and text that is rather unusual, and sometimes have fun or quirky images. Seeing these images is not as common as it once was. Using vintage signs is nothing new, as some businesses have done this as a way to bring a retro feel to their establishment. Sometimes these signs and other displays are inherited from the previous owner of the business. Whatever the reason, they add an aesthetic to space, and the great thing is that they are generally easy to add. Choosing a theme or pattern for a room is common amongst those who enjoy decorating or adding visuals to a room. A good example is those who pick items and furnishings in one color and add items that are in that color range. The addition of vintage signs that have these particular colors can add an interesting contrast to the room. Finding these signs for sale is easy, as they are sold both online and offline by a number of sellers. However, quite a few online retailers offer clean reproductions at competitive prices and have great deals on special orders. This is recommended, as buying original signs or posters may cost a bit of money and can be hard to find. While some originals can be found at auctions, thrift stores, and other unusual places, these can be few and far between when it comes to selection. There are also private collectors that can be found both online and offline. However, it is best to conduct independent research on the selling history and customer satisfaction before handing over any personal information, such as a credit card. This helps to protect the buyer from fraud and other illegal activities. Some people like to run the gamut when it comes to decorating a space with vintage images. In other words, they may choose to use things like retro lamps, furnishings, and other miscellaneous items from a particular era. This can be fun for the person that likes to travel in time or create several conversation pieces within a living space. Visiting a store can help stir up some decorating ideas for a living space. When some choices have been made, the buyer should look for places that have a good sales record. The use of vintage advertising signs is one way to add a different type of pizzazz to a room, and choosing the right seller can save money and time.